Hello everyone, this is Defense Politics Asia. Quick update from the Luhansk front on the northern side, around in the battle around Severodonetsk and Lysychansk. The multiverse of madness continues, where there is a parallel universe again, where the Russians have their own version of the story and the Ukrainians have their own version of the story. So let's tell you about the Russian one first. So according to the Russian MOD, the Ministry of Defense, they claim that they have destroyed 90%, up to 90% of various units. So not 90% of all the units, but certain units they lost up to 90%. And the Ukrainians, after realizing they're not going to hold this industrial zone, have decided to retreat and set a bomb to this nitric acid tank that have a volume up to 100 tons. And then they blow it up, which is where we saw that red color smoke video and photos coming out from Severodonetsk. So so the Russians actually made an entire posting to complain about this. But in terms of this, they did, the important thing to us is actually that they claim that the Ukrainians have withdrawn mostly to Lysychansk. However, on the pro-Ukrainian side, they actually claim the opposite. They claim that the Ukrainians actually launched an counter-attack and they actually recaptured half of Severodonetsk. And not just that, they actually also took back Mitokhain, and which is this suburb over here. So the Ministry of Defense also from Ukraine reported that the Russians tried to capture the village of Mitokhain and lost. So they failed, which means that under the eyes of the Ukrainian Defense Ministry, Mitokhain is actually under the Ukrainian control, which this is weird. So this contradicts this, because they say that the Ukrainian forces took back Mitokhain, but the Ukrainian Ministry of Defense say Mitokhain is actually under Ukrainian control. So this was this one just now. So according to, is this the same thing? Mitokhain. Yeah, this is actually the same thing. So this and this is the same statement. And then pro-Ukrainian, this is the one that I mentioned about here. It's the same one. So this is a contradiction between the pro-Ukrainian crowd and the Ukrainian Defense Ministry. Then we have an entire version of the story from the pro-Russian side by Ryba, the top analyst, pro-Russian analyst. They say that actually what happened was that the Ukrainians are withdrawing to Lysychansk. However, while they are withdrawing, reinforcement from foreign mercenaries and nationalists, which is probably the extremists, are being transferred to the city. So they launched a counter offensive around here towards in the direction of Mitokhain. From the industrial zone, which is here, they try to counterattack to Mitokhain because they want to prevent the formation of encirclement for the Ukrainian forces that are holding Borovsky, which is here. So the Ukrainian forces are holding here. So they are trying to prevent the encirclement of this force here. So that's why they made the counter offensive. and then they were actually even led personally by one of the MP, which this pro-Russian analyst describe her as a puppet of the Ukrainian by the United States. So anyway, so they in the counter attack, the Ukrainian forces suffered significant losses accordingly, but they managed to push the Russian forces from the western outskirts of Lisna Dacha and as well as Sirotani. So they managed to capture the western side of these two little towns, but they did not actually reach Mitokhain. So they then complain about how the Ukrainian side have the totally different reality. So I have no idea what is the truth. So the claims and the description of what is actually happening is so vastly different. They are actually total opposites. So we will definitely just wait and see, new information coming out will be able to help us get some clarity about what is actually happening in Severodonetsk area, because you can't have three different narratives, so that's that. And this is the update from the Severodonetsk, and Lysychansk, Mitokhine, Lisna Dacha, Serotine, and Borovsky, which is the Luhansk front. I'll see you in the next update.